Welcome to the weekly pickoff. Like, share, and subscribe.
Really good, everybody. Welcome back to the weekly pickoff. I'm your boy, Young Dev, and I hope everybody had a good one while we were gone. Now we are back, and we're gonna do a weekly recap, and also we're gonna give you my picks for week 2. Let's start here. Your boy, Young Dev, went 11-5 last week. Can I get a hand clap? Yeah, 11-5. That's pretty good. Not bad at all. Unfortunately, Dorian also went 11-5. Boo. He's trying to stick with me. I'm gonna pull off on him though. I'm gonna pull off on him. Let us know down in the comments. Are you Team Young Dale or you Team Dorian? Alright, so let's get into this recap. Let's start with the Bucks and Atlanta. I really like what I saw from both of these teams. They played really, really good. It was a really, really, really good game. The division opponents, so they're gonna play each other close. Couple things that I saw here. The difference I thought in the game was Baker Mayfield. Also, the All-Pro safety Whitfield had a game-saving play, but Atlanta was right there. Atlanta was right there. Atlanta looked pretty good as well, but um, Atlanta was right there. But the kicker cost them the game. So go to show you how important kickers are in this league. I expect Atlanta to bounce back though. They played really, really good. They played really, really good. All right, let's move along. The Bengals and the Browns. Chase Brown doesn't get enough love for the Bengals. Rightfully so. They got those two monster wide receivers out there and Joe Burrow. So, but Chase Brown in the running game, he does his part. Not so much yet last Sunday, but keep watching him. Chase Brown did pretty good. Also, the Browns dropped way too many passes. Way too many passes. If it wasn't for those drops, I think the Browns would have been more in this game here. Um, Probably would have been a lot closer game. The Browns defense is for real. Brown defense is for real. That's about all I got to say about that game. Let's go on to the Dolphins and the Colts. The Colts outclassed the Dolphins. The Dolphins look like the worst team in the NFL today. They have a lot of talent on that team, so I don't understand what's going on. They play that bad. I think the only bright spot for the Dolphins was Achan. He looked like he came to play. He came to play. Let's see if we got anything else in our notes here for this game. I don't know. Now that's it. Moving right along. The Raiders and the Pats. I still don't know about either of these teams. Both these teams put the ball in harm's way too much. May looks good at times, but then he just puts the ball in harm's way. I don't really know about him. Both teams look to be improved. Depending on who they play, I think I'll be picking against both of these teams this week. I don't think I'll be picking either of those teams to win, but we'll see when we go through our picks. Let's move right along. Try to get through here quickly. The Cardinals and the Saints. I don't have a lot to say about this game. That what I have written here in my notes. But the Saints played better and looked better than a lot of people thought they were. A lot of people expect this team to be picking one this year. Which way they might be. But in this one, they did have a chance to win it. They did have a chance to win it at the end. They had a chance to either the tie or go for two, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But they did play competitive football. So moving right along, the Steelers versus the Jets. Man, oh man, the Jets look really, really good. I also have to say, I don't know what the Steelers were doing letting Justin Fields walk out that building. That man should be playing in the Steelers uniform. He looked really, really good. I think the Jets are going to challenge the Bills in this division. They might be the only competition for the Bills in that division. Thought it was going to be Dolphins, but it's going to be the Jets. Jets look really, really good. I'm looking forward to see looking forward to see them play this year. Um, I know it was a high scoring game, but both those defenses looked well. The offenses got going, but both those defenses did look well. Check the notes here. But as you can see, those teams can score points as well. So those are going to be two dangerous teams. So watch out for those boys this year. The Jets and the Steelers. That was a good game. A really good game. I enjoyed watching that one. Giants versus Washington. First thing I got to say about this game, it was a lot of penalties in this game. A lot of penalties. A lot of penalties. Commanders look good though. Picking up where they left off from last season. I don't think Russell is the guy for the job in the Giants. I think at some point we will see that rookie the quarterback that they have. Because the Giant Brian Burns is a monster on the defense, and they did got I would have gotten an Abdul Carter, so I expect that defense to be better. But I don't think Russell is the answer, and we'll still see how that goes. Panthers and the Jags. Not a lot to talk about this game. Um, Etienne looked good. He actually ran Bigsby out of town after this game. They traded him away. They traded Bigsby away to Philly because of the play of Etienne. So Etienne did look good today. Panthers are still building. They were still in the game, but that rain delay. After that rain delay, it was downhill from there. Thunderstorm delay. I'm sorry, thunderstorm delay. It was downhill from there. Um, that's all I got to say about that game. Titans and the Broncos. I didn't like what I saw from the Broncos offense. In the beginning, they got it going. Then they couldn't get it going in the beginning. They got it going late. Their defense is tough though. They held the Titans down until the Broncos could get it going. I expected more from Bo Nix. I expected him to play more, better, take a leap this year and be better because he played pretty good. He was a candidate for Rookie of the Year, actually. So I thought he was going to be better this year. But he did get it going, did some good things. They won the game. Can't be mad about that. Let's see, we're here. The Titans really do have a good front four. Let's get pressure on Bo Nix with 4. I did like that from the Titans, and I can't really judge the QB the Titans QB from one game. He did some good things, did some bad things. He's a rookie though, so you expect it. That's about all for that one. 49ers and Seahawks. Not a lot to say about that game. McCaffrey looks healthy. He played well. Close game. Close game. Seahawks had a chance in the end, but the 49ers defense stood tough and closed the door. 49ers suffered some injury, so we're going to see how they do going forward. We're going to see how they do. Lions and Green Bay. Everybody here knows I'm a Lions fan, so let me sit up for this one. A big overreaction here for me, boy. Big overreaction. I don't even know where to start. My Lions look terrible. They look terrible. Aside from the Dolphins, we probably looked the second worst out there this weekend. The game was not ever close. Them boys just took off on us. I'm very concerned about our defense, and I'm more concerned about our interior O-line. Our starting center retired on us. He said his body couldn't take it anymore, and he was a dog for us. So we got 3 new people in the inside, and it showed yesterday. Also, with our new offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, neither which have called plays before. So that we did see the effects of that. But we're gonna give them time because we do have a lot of weapons on that offense. But we're in a must-win this week against the Bears. Y'all know who I'm picking. All right. Anything else? Okay. Green Bay. Much as I hate to say it, Green Bay looks like legit world beaters. Man, they can keep if they can sustain that play. It's gonna be crazy. All right, moving on. I ain't want to praise them too much. Let's get on moving here. Texas and the Rams. Not a lot to say about this one either here, guys. Texas have to figure things out with their O-line. That O-line is a mess. I don't know why they ever traded away Tunsil. But they did, so they're going to have to figure that out. We'll see here. They had a chance to win that game, but the fumbles. The Rams, I look at them like the Steelers. For some reason, they're always in the playoffs. I think they're in the last since Stafford has been there. I don't think they only missed the playoffs once because he got injured. So the Rams always got a chance. Rams look decent. Rams look decent. Oh, this is a good one. That Baltimore and Buffalo game was amazing. Was amazing. I thought Baltimore had closed the door on those boys on Buffalo, but Josh Allen would not give up. Brought those guys all the way back. Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson played a great game, but Allen showed why he won the MVP last night. He willed that team to a win. will that team to win. I expect these teams to play again in the playoffs. Both of those guys, both of those teams look great. Those, I expect them to challenge for the AFC Championship. Um, also, if you did not see this game or you want to rewatch it, the NFL has this game in full for you to watch on their YouTube page. Check it out if you want to see it. All right, let's move on right along. Vikings and Bears, another one. That was a decent game in the end. The Bears had this game. I feel like the Bears gave it away. I feel like the Bears gave it away, but I can see why the Vikings have so much faith in McCartney. He threw an interception after he threw a pick six, and then after he threw that pick six, and like it didn't happen, came out and played big and brought those guys back for the win. But we placed the Bears this week. I thought we want to beat those guys. Let's move on. All right, so we done did our recap. We did our recap here, guys. Know it's a little longer video, but it is what it is. I wanted to get y'all some information. Hopefully, in the future, we have those two split into two, so you don't have to sit through the longer video. But let's go ahead and go with our picks. And for tonight in the Commanders and Packers games, of course, we're going to take the Packers after that performance they did last week. They look like world beaters, and I'm going to roll with them for a while. Browns and the Ravens. I have the Ravens. Jaguars and Bengals. I have the Bengals. Giants, Cowboys. I like how the Cowboys played last week. I was impressed. I thought this was going to be terrible, so I'm going to roll with the Cowboys at this one. Bears, Lions. As I told y'all a minute ago, I have to roll with my Lions. This is a must-win for us if we want to go. We want to go, and we got to show those. Basically, that was a national. That game was everywhere. Everyone see that game. I think that game was played on Paramount Plus. Everyone saw that game. It didn't look good. We got to come out, show everybody what we're about. All right. Patriots and Dolphins. I know earlier I did say I may not be picking either of those. The Patriots are the Raiders, but I don't like how the Dolphins played last week. Tua looked terrible. I'm going to roll with the Patriots on this one. 49ers and the Saints, I'm going to roll with the 49ers, even though they have a lot of injuries. I'm going to roll with them. Bills and the Jets. I like what I saw from the Jets, but that Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen. I'm going to roll with the Bills in this one. And just so anybody mistaken, the game before that was 49ers Saints, I'm going to roll with the 49ers. Seahawks and Steelers, I'm going to roll with the Steelers. Rams, Titans, I got the Rams. Broncos versus Colts, I'm going with the Broncos. The Broncos offense better come to play because Daniel Jones looked to be serious in Indianapolis. So I'm going to roll the Broncos. Eagles and Chiefs. Super Bowl rematch, I'm going to roll with the Chiefs in an upset. I know they lost their last game, and the Eagles won their game. But I do not like how the Eagles look. They do have some turmoil. They won the game. Have the trouble getting AJ Brown the ball. So I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes gets him a W. Falcons and the Vikings. I'm gonna roll with the Vikings. Bucks and Texans. I'm gonna roll with the Bucks. Chargers and the Raiders are gonna roll with the Chargers. Just to go back through it so everybody knows who we have. We have for winners, we have Packers, Ravens, Bengals, Cowboys, Lions, Patriots, 49ers, Bills, Steelers, Rams, Broncos, and Chiefs. The Vikings, Bucks, and Chargers. Those are going to be our picks for week 2. And those are going to be our winners for week 2. So let's just see how we do. Again, your boy went 11-5 last week. Just how to stack on top of that. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. And as I always say, if you're watching out there, everybody have a good one.